From a retired World War II Marine raising his hand for one final salute, to a determined Marine Staff Sergeant standing at attention 4 hours without moving in honor of the fallen, here are the moments when fellow Marines gave a final salute to dying veterans. In this clip, a group of active duty Marines enter a hospital and break the silence with respect for a senior officer.
But I'd rather go to New York any day before going to Boston. I love New York. I love it. So you were in the service, huh?
I was.
You were in the Army.
I was.
Okay, where were you stationed?
One final salute, one veteran, one silent room, no words needed to honor a lifetime of service. Different from the first clip, here we have local Marines filed in to honor a dying brother.
New tonight, a local veteran in hospice was honored by current service members with a special visit. This evening, some Marines gave a special salute to 94-year-old Jesus Corona. His family tells KTSM Corona's granddaughter is not able to travel into town because of the pandemic, so she called a Marine recruitment office looking for a way to honor her grandpa's service. Corona's family says he has been a role model throughout his entire life.
To us, he's always been a joy. He's one of those quiet, silent, calm men. But sometimes, actions speak louder than words, and he always sets the example.
You can feel the weight of the moment from the way each Marine straightens up before offering a salute. A salute given is indeed a life honored. And the next clip, here, an active duty Marine sergeant is sent in to deliver final honors to a Vietnam War vet. It's short, but it's a message. The truth is, a brother doesn't let another brother go just like that. It is with this salute that it is given as a message that the Marine knows he isn't forgotten. In this clip, these Marines called themselves the Longview Marines, volunteers who've made it their mission to bring dignity to a veteran's final days.
Hospices in Longview took time today to honor 2 Marine Corps veterans who volunteered their time and helped fellow veterans in hospice care. Vietnam veterans James Jones and Will Haggard have spent the past 12 years as part of AA contingent from the Longview Marine Corps League. They dedicate their time to help make their last moments better for each veteran in hospice care. Now, a member of that Hospice Loop Longview office treated 2 former Marines who volunteered to spend time with fellow veterans going through hospice. James Jones and Will Haggard, as we just mentioned, spend the last 12 years being a part of that plan.
A lot of these patients have seen some pretty horrible things. And they're at the end of their life, and some of them want to unburden themselves with it.
And they showed their respect with each visit as a final goodbye. Not every Marine had someone to claim them, but that didn't stop their brothers from showing up.
No man left behind. That's why one group of veterans came together to give a man they've never met a proper burial. That man is Lance Corporal Andrew Monty, a former infantryman with Camp Lejeune's 2nd Battalion, 2nd Marine Regiment. He was given a funeral at the Coastal Carolina State Veterans Cemetery Wednesday afternoon.
A full military funeral because forgotten doesn't mean forsaken. It is the final salute. And then there's this clip of a Marine walking into a VA hospital to honor a fellow soldier.
I was once called a soldier, and I took it as an honor, because I know of the legacy you helped march forward. Outstanding job, Troop.
Every veteran in every hospital bed was seen that day. Every handheld moment, every salute, remembered with honor. We shift now to an emotional moment. We have a son who is also a Marine and ready to salute his father.
You are a hero to those who protected Vietnam nor men in all the various. I admire you.
The uniform may change, and even the name may be different. But honor is passed down. We can see the same respect in the next clip. Another son steps forward, mirroring the same gesture. But he couldn't hold back his tears. He raises his hand to salute, the way a Marine honors a fallen hero. But this gesture wasn't just about respect, it was about love, loyalty, and one final goodbye to the man who taught him everything. Different from other clips, it's good to know that service knows no gender. Even daughters in uniform, just like this female Marine vet, earn a powerful final salute. In Biloxi, a special Marine known as the Saluting Marine steps up for a final tribute.
Carol, long live the Marine Corps. You paved the way, not only for female Marines, but all Marines. Semper Fidelis.
And when you think he's done, you will be surprised to see what he does in the next clip. The same Marine is seen saluting again, this time to a Navy veteran.
I'm sorry I failed to learn your hymn. Anchors away, oh boy. That's about all I know. I got the Marines hymn. I got a favorite hymn I like to sing.
He knows what honoring veterans means, but you may feel too emotional to see the next clip. Here is one you won't forget. And then there's another clip about the Medal of Honor procession. His name is Bruce Wayne Carter. He is a Marine who gets the send-off he earned for the sacrifices he made for his country. This clip may be a little bit different from the previous one. Behind the scenes, this group trains day and night, so that when that moment comes, they do it right.
If there's a Marine who dies in service to the nation, the body bearers are rendering that final honor, that final salute to that Marine.
It's a physically and emotionally grueling job. Performing up to 8 funerals a day, 5 days per week, these 6 Marines carry caskets weighing up to 1,000 pounds.
We only use 6. Other services use 8 because Marines are different. We believe 6 looks better, and it's the least we can do for our fallen.
Their unlikely training ground, a parking garage at the Marine Corps Barracks in Washington.
And at the end, they achieved the best of what they had practiced, their intended salute. Likewise, in this clip, here is another moment Marines surprise a veteran. He is a World War II veteran, and he so cherishes the moment as he receives the Marines in his house. Now, this next clip may sound strange to you. This is a moment from Memorial Day. The Marine intentionally holds his salute for over 4 hours.
Gold Star family member right here.
I didn't know this was going to happen. I just went out to thank them for their service.
It started when at 25, Staff Sergeant Chambers was working a desk job at the Pentagon. On 9/11, the plane passed by his window. Chambers was already planning to volunteer at the next Memorial Day parade, but at that moment, an impulse.
I thought, all these vets are zooming by on their motorcycles. How can I thank them? They may not be here next year. So I jumped out in the street, popped up a salute, and they kept coming.
17 years later, he's still making the journey.
Good afternoon. How are you today?
He's determined and gets support from his loved ones. In another clip, Marines salute riders during a Rolling Thunder procession with their shoulders back and hands raised. Though motorcycles are passing by, the respect he commands speaks louder. Our next clip is of the 29th Commandant of the Marine Corps being laid to rest. Nobody can deny the final salute that comes from the Marines present at the scene. And here comes another clip. It's a farewell to Lance Corporal Marcelino Gamino. You can hear the sobs, but above all, you see the salutes. In this one, you'll see a group of Marines giving one veteran their all.
Our veterans and our volunteers with Capital Region Honor Flight Network say that day meant to them.
This has been a day that we honestly celebrated. being a Vietnam vet.
He was welcomed with honor when he returned home. This is another clip of raw emotion and deep tradition. A young Army officer drives 5 hours to give a final salute in honor of a fallen soldier.
Ma'am, on behalf of the President of the United States Army, please accept this flag as a symbol of our appreciation for your loved one's honorable.
The veteran's wife and daughter couldn't have been more proud. The saluting Marine returns again in the next clip.
Full steam ahead because of your courageous efforts in World War II. Anchors away, shipmates. You done Chesty Puller, Admiral Nimitz, and this Marine proud.
This time he honors a World War II veteran and thanks him for his service to the country. Here's a clip in service of Jordy Susby, a fallen soldier with what they call an honor walk. Everything is calm and respectful, with no celebration or noise. Along that hallway, salutes are given in honor because no warrior walks alone, not even at the end. In Chicago, a crowd gathers to honor a World War II veteran turning 104. But it's not the cake they came for.
We really appreciate your service. We're really proud that you're one of our patients. Our staff were very excited to be able to throw you a birthday party because, like I said, we don't get to do this too often, so when we have the chance, we want to do it.
Oh, you got it.
The Marines held a special celebration for the veteran in return for his lifetime of service to the U.S. Army. In this next clip, it's a son's first salute given to his father, a retired Marine. You can see the pride, the legacy, and the love on his face.
Today, naval officers paying for their first salute is considered a way to show respect to the superior and enlisted personnel who helped the officer achieve commission status.
A first salute is a tradition and tribute that doubles as a final one. In our next clip, we are moving to the Virginia Veterans Cemeteries where Marines hold a Memorial Day tribute. But it's not the speeches that speak loudest. We see rows of flags and gun salutes in remembrance of fallen soldiers. In Philadelphia, the saluting Marine returns, this time for a military mother.
Kathy, the apple has not fallen far from the tree with the love and service you provided as a mom. You emulate your loved one's military service before self with great pride.
She stands surprised while her child stands firm. Because sacrifice isn't limited to the ones in uniform. Every mother who waits and worries deserves that salute too. A casket arrives at a Houston airport, and it is wrapped in a flag. What you notice most are the Marines standing quietly. The fallen soldier doesn't return alone, he returns to a final welcome with full honors from his country. And in New Orleans, one Marine meets another in honor of their service to the Marine Corps.
Long live the Marine Corps. Our Corps marches forward because of the legacy of leadership you left behind in the ranks. I stand in honor of you, Double Dog.
And if you like this video, then you might like a similar one on the left or my newest upload on the right.